wine, wine, wine. Kick my feet up when I get time. And as I recline, take another sip, let my thoughts unwind. Wine, sipping and spilling it. Sipping and spilling the tea. Sipping and spilling it.
What is poppin', everyone?
What's poppin'?
How you niggas doing?
I'm in a really good mood. I don't know, y'all, but I was telling Sammy before we was walking in here, I said I want a date, and it went extremely fucking well.
I love that for you.
I do too. Like, I like when I go into dates not expecting anything, and it's a lot better than I expect. Because, you know, the men that I usually have very high expectations, like, oh, it's going to be a great date. The chemistry is going to be popping off the charts.
I never have high expectations for men.
And I didn't have any expectations for him because I'm like, I barely wanted to go on the date with him. And he's like, I could tell you didn't even want to go on this date with me. And I was like, I was just waiting for the follow through. And so when I went on the date, I actually quite enjoy him. And I might got another crush, y'all.
Is he African also?
No, he's American, and there's a backstory. I'll tell you the backstory. Okay. I can't tell you on camera, but I like the man already. And y'all know me. When I like somebody, he damn near my boyfriend, so we gonna figure it out.
All right, so let's get into our fucking story time.
Story motherfucking time.
So ain't this some shit? Our girl Cassie came out with a $30 million lawsuit, and she had a 39-page lawsuit of all the fuck shit that he did to her, and it was a very large, extensive, detailed lawsuit. And what did he do? He folded within 24 hours.
In 24 hours.
She said, bitch, better have my money.
Y'all should know me well enough
to pay me what you owe. And he did exactly just that. And I believe Cassie. I believe that he did everything she said he did in that
I honestly
lawsuit.
Feel the same way. And I also feel like when there's things like this happening in the media, nothing separates black men and black women more than the treatment of how black men do women.
Oh my God,
because you literally see men's true colors when it comes to defending a woman.
Yeah.
Not even just a black woman, just defending a woman.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's worse when it's black women, but like, I was looking, this man posted a video and he was like, it took her 10 years or took her X amount of years to say something. And I said, way to go. You're blaming the victim.
Yeah.
Like any man that wants to sit there on fucking God's green earth to blame a victim of how they grieve, how they process, how they choose their time. Because at the end of the day, they were like, did you want justice or did you want money? It was always a civil suit. He was never going to go to jail. It wasn't a criminal charge.
Right.
So he was always going to have to he was going to have to pay something. And we got to think about it. Cassie probably didn't want to go through that again in detail. Like,
let's talk about the fact that the statute of limitations is a thing. You can't go to jail criminally for something that is already past the statute. So, I mean, to me, any man that automatically will just say Cassie's a liar, I'm always wary of that man, because instead of actually looking into details and finding out why she's doing what she's doing and what's happening, you just assume she's a liar because she's a woman. And with all the details and with every other person saying what they're saying about Diddy and everyone coming out, Kid Cudi, Aubrey, and a lot of people,
Wale. Like I'm saying, there's been so many people that are saying he did that shit.
Yeah.
No one has literally said, I don't believe this. Yeah. No one has said this. And this man has been in the industry for years. So there's been ample opportunities for someone to defend him.
And the same rumors about Diddy has been going on for like 20 years. The fact that he killed Tupac, that he's fruity, he's on a DL, he abuses women, he killed Kim Porter. All these things have been circling like about Diddy, and it's like when a lot of people are saying the same things about you, I kind of start to believe it.
Just the same thing like they said like with R. Kelly, and the same thing they said for Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Like if a victim says something and then that prompts other people to say something, like why are we judging women for when they say it?
And I'm, as a person that, you know, took forever to come out with their own trauma, it's not up to you to tell someone when they're ready to come out with their trauma. It's not up to you to tell someone when it's the right time to say they did what they did. And when you're dealing with someone as powerful as Diddy, and you're coming with, and he's someone who controls your life, he pays all your bills, he takes care of you, you have no life without him, I think it makes sense for you to shut the fuck up and wait till you're fully out of it.
And you have to also think she probably had an NDA.
Like I said, yeah, there could have been an NDA that she had to sign. There's so many levels to it, and I think it's more important to, I'd much rather be on the right side of history. I'd much rather been fooled by a liar than to try to tell someone who actually went through something that they didn't go through what they go through. That's
I love
not
that.
my place to tell you you are a liar. It's my place to support you. And then when I find out you lying, well, bitch, I'm gonna put you where you need to be put. But Cassie don't be doing nothing. She's minding her business. Unproblematic. You know, the fact that he settled within 24 hours is very telling.
Very telling. Very telling.
Very telling. That nigga didn't want shit to come out.
Because if they went to court, imagine how much more shit would have came out.
That's why he did not want it to go to court. He gave her $30 million and
dipped the fuck out. Like, literally.
And he hasn't said anything. He hasn't denied anything.
No, honestly, no. They did. They said just because we settled does not mean that he says that he's guilty of these charges. You settling means you are
guilty. I'm not about to pay you $30 million. I'm innocent.
Hello?
Who am I about to pay $30 million?
I'm gonna fight that shit. Because you remember when Johnny Depp knew he wasn't guilty of that shit? He said, Amber, take me to fucking court. She took him to court and she lost.
Because he knew he was innocent.
He knew.
Yeah.
And Diddy knows. That's all.
He knows he did what he did. Anyone that's a billionaire is evil. There's no such thing as a good person as a billionaire. You cannot be a billionaire and be a good person. They don't go together. At all. So, yeah. Anyways, the girls are back at it again with another messy-ass episode. Sip and Spill, we create conversations. Oh, wow.
Sipping wine.
I go by the name of Thug Motherfucking Sammy.
And I'm ambitious, Crockiana Teray. I just want to give a shout out to the most amazing co-host because she got me the shoes that I wanted. I didn't even ask her, but she gave them to me for my birthday. Y'all, these are like a hybrid.
Even though it's like 3 weeks late.
It's okay. You know what? The gratitude is still the same. Yeah. It's a hybrid between an UGG and a Croc. And I remember I sent it to her. I sent it to her and Samira. And I was like, these are so cute. And both of them bitches said that they were ugly.
They're so ugly.
But I love them.
It's not up to me to, I'm not wearing them.
Y'all, if it ain't crocking, it ain't rocking. Like, so thank you.
You're very welcome.
I love them.
Want to get to our ick of the week?
Let's get to our icks of the week.
All right, you go first.
So my ick of the week is what it was supposed to be last week, but you know, just circumstances. I hate when people put useless shit in close friends. Why do people not need to know that you are working out or eating healthy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to see a meme about niggas ain't shit in your close friends. I need to see some ass. I need to see you fucking on something. I need to see something in your close friends. I need to make sure that we are in close proximity of close friends, because close friends is not giving you working out, babe. I want you to do well in life and I want you to prosper in society everywhere.
I need your close friends to be as scandalous as mine.
Hello?
Actually, I need you to be more scandalous than me.
I need to see some that I ain't supposed to see in your close friends. Like,
I need you to see shaking your ass, you tricking on niggas. I need to see
and that's
titties,
what I need to see, because I follow this one girl. She close friends right. She literally posts every single nigga she goes on dates with, all the shit he buy for her. I said, that's the kind of bitch you should be following. That's the shit you supposed to post in close friends. Because posting you cooking a chicken dinner is insane to me. Mm-hmm. A waste of a close friend.
That is.
So what is your ick of the week?
Girl, so my ick of the week is when niggas always want you to prove their worth to them. And it's like, especially niggas that you're not even dating. Mm-hmm. I posted this on my to Instagram the other day, and it was a girl on a date, and she was saying how she doesn't bring anything to the table. And under that I wrote, I don't bring nothing but an empty purse. And this guy was like, you don't think you have to provide nothing financially? What do you bring to the table if you're not bringing financial? And I'm like, sir, why does it matter? I'm never going to date you. Like, the men I date never ask me what I bring to the table.
Ever.
It's always the guy that wants you to jump through hoops, prove their worth, and make sure you do 50-50 with them. That's always going to ask you what you bring to the table. Ladies, I'm telling you, a man that wants to financially provide for you and take care of you is never going to ask what you bring to the table, because they're going to get to know you and they're going to see worth in the things that you do provide. A man who don't need your money don't care if you make any money. It's only the niggas who need your money who care about how much money you make. And even if you want to be a 50-50 type bitch, I don't think it's an appropriate question to ask, what do you bring to the table? Because why can't you just date me and get to know me and see what I bring to the table? Because when you ask me that, guess what I'm going to bring? Another nigga. I'm going to bring another nigga who don't ask me dumb questions, because he knows what I bring to the motherfucking table.
No, I honestly love bringing nothing to the fucking table. I love being the tyrant that actually looks like a beggar.
When we say that, we don't actually mean we don't bring nothing to the table.
I mean, I don't give a fuck if they think it or not, because I feel like anyone that brings me to their table knows I add value to their table.
Right.
Like you said, why am I proving to you what I can bring to your table?
Niggas want you to audition for the role they're never going to give you.
Exactly. So why would I fucking do that? Honestly, we both could sit at an empty table looking at each other. We could starve.
We could
fucking starve, and I will literally look at you smiling, because I know when I get up from this table, I can go to another table and join it. Niggas can't go to another table and get another value. They want you to bring value to their table, because every other prospect, they had to let them go.
I hate that question. What do you bring to the... What is dating? What is dating? Because isn't dating the whole trying to figure out what that person does bring?
Yeah.
So if that's
but they want to skip through all that extra part of getting to know you. They just want to know, because there are some women. Because I'm not gonna say no names, but I have people in my life that I have friends that want to prove that they're independent women and they're so this and they're so that and they don't need no man. No, I'm a docile flower. I'm actually a delicate white woman that actually wants to dance on fucking tabletops and not pay nothing.
Nigga, I'm so dependent. You can claim me on your taxes.
I'm so dependent that you wouldn't even think that I have a dime to my name.
Right.
I literally posted something yesterday and I was just like, me at home dancing on our island while my fiance is getting multiple streams of income. Because that's what it's going to be. You're going to get the multiple streams of income while I'm living our best life for us. That's how I see it.
I posted this a couple weeks ago or the last week, and she was like, get you a man while you on vacation and tanning and shit. He's looking for investment properties. I'm like,
really
yes.
Though? Like, you should be at home worried about what investments you're making to make me afford this life while you are working hard for us.
And I'm just looking good. And y'all, ladies, I want all of us to adopt this mentality. Stop trying to work hard and audition and try to prove to men your worth. And any man that sees that you're valuable does not have to make you prove your worth. Any man that wants you to work for your position wants you to work for life. He's the type of man that's going to be like, I work and pay the bills. You're at home doing what? He's never going to see your value. He's never going to see your worth. He wants you to work hard for everything that he gives you. He wants you to work hard to be a stay-at-home mother. He wants you to work hard to get the bills paid. He wants you to work hard for everything. In my opinion, any man that truly loves you does not want you to work hard.
That's a fact.
Working hard is not.
That's absolutely a fact.
I don't think any man that cares about his woman wants to see her struggle and work hard. Any man that is okay with seeing you work hard does not love you.
Don't love his mama.
All the time, he wants you to suffer and die so he can marry a bitch to half your age.
So let's get into some wine facts so we can get into some motherfucking tea time. Tea time.
So I picked up this wine on the way here, so I didn't really need to look at it. It's called Poppy. It's a Pinot Noir. It's from Monterey. It says it's a great Pinot from Cali, Golden Poppy. It has a cool coastal climates. Poppy wines are a blend of several carefully selected vineyards, all located in a cool region. What they said they feel best flavors. They feel like the best flavors are those derived naturally from soil, sun, and grape. We recommend serving wine between now and 4 years of its vintage. Okay, you told me absolutely nothing about this wine and everything about
this is literally how you treated me last week. You were like, so you didn't look it up. I said, no, I didn't.
I did not look it up. They told me absolutely nothing about the wine. All we know is from Monterey County, California.
Samantha swears she's bilingual. Like, whenever
I am bilingual.
Whenever it comes to anything
I'm
Hispanic.
almost trilingual.
Trilingual? What is your third language, babe?
Spanish.
LOL. I was thinking that as your bi.
No, Igbo is my bi.
But Igbo is like Igbo. Like, it's like your first language. And I feel like English is your second language.
So that still makes me trilingual, babe.
No, it would still make you bilingual, because if that's your native tongue.
So, like I said, I am bilingual.
I said what I said. I don't give a fuck.
Spanish is my trilingual. Cheers
to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill.
I like Pinot, so hopefully I like this.
It's interesting. It's not nasty. It's just very interesting.
I like it. It's very soft, very light body.
It's very light.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always tell. I feel like they don't understand when we say stuff like that. It's because you can't see inside of this. So I guess when we get our little, is it an aerator that we said we're going to get? That like opens up the wine. We'll figure out all these great things for you.
It's cool. I'm not tripping about it. It's doing what it needs to do.
So let's get into some motherfucking tea.
Guess what, y'all?
Guess what?
Lee coming to Houston.
Real bad. Real bad.
You know what? I like me some Keith Lee. The way he turned ATL upside down. I hope he does the same to Houston.
He's going to eat up Houston. Real.
I feel like our service industry is not as bad as Atlanta, but our service industry.
It needs to be humbled.
It needs to be humbled.
I think because so many times they always say a neon sign and a grass wall is all people fucking needed to come. And I literally went to dinner earlier, and I think we went to Papados. And the food is just amazing. The service is amazing because they don't have those other things to lean on. They literally just know their service and the food is what you're judging them off of. When you go to places that are considerably a vibe, people are more considered about like the turn up more than they are the food. Because
service.
I don't get that many complaints about, because, I work at Crew. I don't get many complaints about the food because they're having fun. But imagine if they weren't having fun. Imagine if other things
Imagine when people went to Crew for their food. It would be terrible.
And I don't think our food is horrible, but I'm like, our food is not like, it's 7 wings for $20 is insane. Sorry.
7 wings for $20 is
exactly. But I'm saying you only complain about something like that if you're not having fun or but I know I have good service. Sometimes it might not be the best, but we all human. We doing our best. But I feel like when you don't have fun, we take the fun element out of it because he's strictly only judging you off of your food.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I love that he's coming to Houston. I hope y'all get y'all's act right together. I hope all the mom and pops and, all these not so popular locations get tagged where they can be seen and get the love that they need, because y'all need to stop tagging these already popular places. Don't tag no Turkey Leg Hut.
Facts.
Don't tag no 13, no fucking Lost and Found. Like nowhere that's already popular. Just let the little mom and pops get their shine for a bit. And Keith Lee gonna do what Keith Lee do best. And he gonna judge the food and bless God and do it in the name of Jesus, and he gonna get these places popping. So I really hope any restaurant that's struggling, that actually does good food and good service and needs to actually get it, and we have a good time here. Well, he has a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. So I honestly saw a video on TikTok before I even walked in here, and I think it was another Black person. Of course it is, because Black people like to tear other Black people down. Hate that for y'all. They were saying that Keith Lee is what's wrong with the Black community.
Keith Lee?
Yes. And
not
I'm
Future?
Like, hello?
Not Diddy?
Hello?
No,
R. Kelly?
Not all these men that create single parent homes?
Not Nick Cannon?
Not Nick Cannon?
They said that Keith Lee, I think it's because he gives constructive criticism that some people are not ready for.
Black people, for some reason, think there should be above constructive criticism. Black people feel like they shouldn't get criticized because they're Black. And I'm like, I feel like we should hold our own people to the same standard. Not a higher standard, not a lower standard, but the exact same standard. I'm not above criticizing anyone. If you need to get criticized, you're going to hear what I have to say, and it's going to be from love, and I promise you I will visit you again.
And the thing is, it's all constructive. And criticism does not have to be destructive. It's only about your perception and if you're defensive.
It's always like they're tearing down Black people.
Exactly.
Black people are already struggling.
Exactly.
So that means get away with murder?
Because even with the milk and honey shit, instead of them taking that constructive criticism, they're like, who's Keith Lee? Stop playing with Keith Lee, because that man turns around business in 24 hours. 24 hours turnaround. I was literally on the phone with Samantha yesterday, and I was literally in tears. I was like, the shit this man is doing is changing people's lives, their businesses, their livelihood. So imagine investing so much in a business and then one person coming in and making a fucking difference. That's why we always say one person can make a difference. So treat everyone accordingly.
One viral moment. That's their one viral. Keith Lee is their one viral moment, and I wanted to help any business that offers good service, have good food, that needs that attention, because there's so when someone's like, for example, a really great singer, but they don't have the same popularity as someone else, even though they sing as good. Like I want that for these restaurants. They're just as good, but they're not on address level, because everyone knows the address. Yeah. Even though address have okay food, Keith Lee better not go to the address. Like, you know what I'm saying? He better go to the mom and pop down the street that's off a shack.
But I mean, if the mom and pops are open at weird times, because honestly, the guy that I went on a date with, he was talking about, he's like, Houston got some rare ass times. He said, why are you not open on Monday? Why are you not? And I said, we do, but that's random ass places. Because
is he not from Houston, or you not know?
He's not from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't know. So, but I love me a nigga that's not from Houston.
Any fine dining shouldn't be open on a Monday.
Well, it wasn't a fine dining. It was like 13 or something like that. But
13 is fine dining.
Ooh, it is. But I've never been on that side. So to me, I equate it to the
party side.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Most fine dining places are not
open on Monday. Because Fuego de Child's not open.
It's
you're
normal. Right. Yeah.
I feel that. Okay. All right. Noted.
All right. Let's get into this grown-ass bully.
Grown-ass bullies. So I was telling Samantha, I'm in a situation in my life where I was dealing with a handful of girls that weren't very kind to me because they dealt with someone that I didn't deal with. And now that they're no longer dealing with that person, they want me to be their friend. And I was telling her, I'm like, this is so weird to me, because it's like for at least a year plus, y'all acted like I did not exist. And now that y'all don't talk to that girl anymore that I don't speak with, you're like, oh, let's bring her in, let's recruit her. And I'm just like, what makes y'all think I want to be y'all friend? Like, I feel like it's so egotistical of you to think that because you think that you're considered the, I guess I guess we're gonna say the 1%. We're just gonna say because the cool girls.
Okay.
Because the thing is, I wasn't even fucking popular.
Regina George.
Yeah, I wasn't even popular in high school. So y'all think at my grown ass age, I'm gonna go for fucking people that because I won't even say they were bullying me, but y'all weren't very kind to me. So it's like it's different to say that you were bullying me because that means you like overtly went out of your way, but you definitely did go out of your way not to speak to me. But now that you're not speaking to someone that I didn't fuck with, now you're going out of your way to speak to me and inviting me to functions that you wouldn't have ever gave me the opportunity to be part of when you were talking to someone else. So for me, I'm like, I feel like at your grown-ass age, why are you still thinking that, why is clique still a thing at grown-ass ages?
Girl, I mean, I watch baddies and they're all grown and they still get clicked up. And one thing I would say is I don't like grown ass bullies. Like at this age of our life, if you still have the need to put other people down to make yourself feel better, I feel bad for you. I want you to have the confidence and the self-love I have to walk in any room and be like, yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm her. I'm that girl. And it doesn't matter who is around me. I'm still gonna have self-love and I'm still gonna hold myself up high. And if there's a bad bitch next to me or even badder bitch next to me, that doesn't take away of my bad bitchness. I want all of y'all to feel that way because that's how I feel. I can be around beautiful women and have beautiful friends and not feel any type of way about it and not feel the need to put any woman down to make myself feel better. It doesn't matter the race, whatever. It's just really sad that y'all feel that way, and it's just grow the fuck up. I feel like that shit was cool in high school.
It wasn't even cool in high school.
It was cool in high school. It was.
I think it's because even though when I wasn't cool in high school, I wasn't bullied. I've never in my entire life actually really feel like I've been bullied. I just know I've been outcasted. That's a better way of saying it. I've been outcasted because you can't bully me. Because even when I was not as good looking as I am now, you couldn't bully me.
I get that, but I mean, maybe we didn't go to the same high school, but it was kind of cool, to be the girl who was that bitch, who was, that girl.
But I know, but when we look at bitches that was that bitch then, they're not that bitch now.
Regardless of, like I said, it was cool back in the day. Now it's at this time of our life, I feel like we're more of a womanhood and supporting and loving each other, and because we are not the enemy. It's actually the men that's the enemy.
And we've been the enemy.
And we need to come together and go against these men because they're really the problem. So I just want us to, just do fucking better. And speaking of men being the enemy, fucking Party. That's another enemy that we're talking about.
Party Fontaine, not Party Next Door, y'all.
Party Fontaine, Party Next Door, they're both niggas. They're both the enemy. So our girl, Meg, came out with the song, and her song was actually pretty nice.
Amazing.
She was talking about,
her mental health,
being depressed, how, people who didn't fuck with her wanted, was okay with her. People who were fucking with her was okay with when she was sad, and they didn't care about what the fuck she got going on. And she had this one line about how she caught him sucking dick in her bed, and we're gonna assume it was about Party because we know that's the last guy she was with. And it was just one whole line about a whole entire song about being depressed. And I guess when what's the saying? A hit dog gonna holler, and did he holler?
I've never heard that saying.
Hit dog gonna holler, and did he holler? Party Next Door, Party sing whatever. Party decided to make a whole fucking diss track about Meg, about whatever the fuck he felt like he needed to say. And I'm not going to take that away from him. If you felt like that's your truth, that's your motherfucking truth, baby girl. But like I said...
That's you calling him baby girl?
Baby girl. That's your motherfucking truth. But the Megan song wasn't about you. The Megan song was about her.
It was about her.
You made her song about you. Made your song about her.
You said it's not about Megan the Stallion. It's about Megan the person.
What? You made your whole entire song about
people's
her.
chest hurt. His dick hurt when he was making that shit. He was crying.
I mean, I feel like there was a TikTok, and the girl was saying men are more upset when you tell them about all the bad things. Men are more upset when you tell people about all the bad things they've done to you than the actual bad deeds they've done to you. So you're more upset that she told us what you did to her than the actual bad shit that you did to her. Like, sir, if you were cheating on the bitch, you were sucking. She even said it was her bed. She said a bed.
No, she said the bed that I sleep in.
Yeah, that could have been his bed.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't say it was her bed, her personal home. She never even said it was you, actually. She didn't even
said nothing.
She didn't put no names.
I feel like, but they always say that, a guilt, like, when they say, if the shoe fit, wear it. And he
hit dog gonna holler.
LOL. That just sounds that sounds crazy. But yeah, I just don't understand how you could be so upset about a woman talking about her mental health and her struggles that you use the fact that she was talking about her mental health and made a whole song bashing her about things that she confided in you about.
He don't want to come off as a bad man. Like, he has a tattoo called feminist on his fucking chest. He is more concerned about how he's perceived than his actual humanity. Like, that's what he's worried about. I respect
that you feel like you need to defend yourself, because I'm, like you said, if it's your truth, that's your truth. But at the end of the day, how do you feel okay making a whole diss track about a woman when that was someone you were in a relationship for, what, at least 2-3 years now?
I think they were together for at least a year.
I think it was like 2. I feel like it was right after Tory Lanez. That's when they really. And Tory Lanez has been, I think, in jail for almost a year now. And then prior to that, so I don't really know their history of how long they've been together, but.
Definitely a year. It could be 2 years.
I don't like that he would use that opportunity to make her feel worse about herself.
Yeah.
Because
that just shows what kind of person he is.
It absolutely does. I feel like your character goes further. If you cheated on her, men cheat. Sometimes people can get over that. But the fact that you have a whole character flaw of shaming a woman for her mental health that she made very apparent in her song, that she was struggling, that she was drinking every fucking day. And I remember when I told you I didn't like Meg Thee Stallion, it's because she was excessively drinking. She was on live acting crazy. Remember I told you, I was like, I don't like her. And you were like, she's going through something. We should give people grace. And I'm like, she's a celebrity. We can't give her grace. And then when I started to get to like her, I'm like, damn, she really was going through some shit. And then I'm like, so.
Yeah, when you have your mom and your grandma die in the same month, and now you're an orphan. And you're young.
Orphan is insane.
She is, though. She doesn't have her dad. She doesn't have her mom. She doesn't have her grandma. And now you're going through this by yourself.
This industry.
By yourself.
With all these rapists.
You're going to struggle. You're going to, you don't have anyone that's going to give you the truth like your mom will. So, I just wish her the best. Anyone who's struggling with their mental health, I also wish y'all the best too. It's very tough out there. If you can, seek therapy, try to find help, reach out to a friend, whatever you can do, to help whenever you're struggling. And I just think it's so weird that he felt the need to make a whole song about her.
A whole song. Not even. And the thing is, this man don't even make songs. Like, this man is a ghostwriter for other people. He's a producer for other people. He took songs. I know, but I'm saying it's nothing that's as the same scale of Meg.
No.
But he decided to use this as an opportunity to try to get his music career back online. I don't fucking know. You fucking opportunist. I fucking hate you. And I fucking hope whatever the fuck happens to your dick burns off. You probably go to fucking hell.
What's crazy? Now he's dating a girl that was like a big time Tory supporter. So everything he's doing, I feel like
men just show every day that they hate women. So just date each other. Like, honestly, we're tired of actually talking about y'all at this point. We're Black women stan accounts, so that's where we're at. So we're getting into our fucking topic of conversation: the Sassy Man Apocalypse that we are currently in, that we are dealing with, and I'm tired of Sassy Man.
The sass has gone to a new level. So a sassy man is a man embracing his self-expression, no matter how feminine it comes off as. And I feel like that just described it perfectly. Like, they're clapping back, they're doing this, they're saying what they want to say, they're being sassy, they're having attitude, they're snapping their neck, they're doing all that.
I think it's a difference between expressing yourself and embodying I feel like it's the tone that they take with it when it comes to being sassy. I feel like when a man knows he's being sassy, they literally get off on it. Like, yeah, I said what I said. Like, Meg Thee Stallion, not Meg Thee Stallion, Megan the person, is very yeah, bitch, I'm gonna hit you where it hurts.
He said, I'm not talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm already here. Like, this is my most public relationship. Y'all are gonna see this shit. This is what happens when you cross me.
So let's talk about how it got popular. Famous TikToker Parag, who's this brown man. He's actually pretty cute.
He's so attractive.
When I was watching his video, I was
attractive.
Like, are Sassy Man girly looking?
Because he looks great.
He looks very girly. I don't think all sassy men
I don't think anyone knows who that is. Okay, y'all, if y'all know the guy that'd be like, it's the way you act. It's him.
Yeah, y'all blew him the fuck up. He went from 25,000 followers to 2.5 million followers overnight, literally within 24 hours. And he happens to be the face of the Sassy Man Apocalypse. And pretty much he made this video and he's embracing his sass and he has no problem with it. He loves the sass. He's going to let you know, look here, I'm from the sass. These sassy men are taking over and we're here to motherfucking stay. And I don't know how I feel about it because I want people to embrace themselves.
Absolutely.
But babies, to keep that the fuck away from me because I don't want no sassy man around me. You can be a sassy friend. You can be a sassy homeboy, but I don't know about dating a sassy man.
I don't think I could ever date a sassy man at all either because I just don't want to feel like there's competition between our emotions and or how we communicate.
Like imagine when he has to do like a face mask with you or he's like, oh baby,
those are things that I don't consider as sassy.
That's
but I'm saying no, because I will give my man a face mask. That's another conversation.
Give my man a face mask, but don't you be the initiative of the face mask.
I feel like it's about how you go about it. It's like if your communication is more feminine than mine, and I know we keep saying that there is no way of masculine or feminine type of like communication, but y'all are taking it overboard another step. And I don't understand why it's been so like why it's been so popular lately, but I feel like the reason why it's been getting so popular is because we're accepting it. We're just allowing these men to just live in their little feminine because for so long it's like, okay, men don't express themselves. So I saw this one video, I sent it to you, and this girl's like, we talk about how we want men to express themselves. We want men to be this. We want them to be vocal. And now that they're doing all that, we're talking about, oh, you're sassy, you're this. It's not about you expressing yourself. It's how. It's not what you say, it's how you do it.
Honestly, I think the reason why men have gotten so sassy and sorry to be problematic, but this is what I think. I think it's because y'all are raised by single mothers. And that's why y'all get the mannerism, the sass from, because you see your single mothers be all sassy. And I'm not blaming her for being a single mother. I'm actually blaming
the parent that stays.
I'm blaming the parent that left. I'm blaming your daddy for abandoning you. That's why you're so damn sassy. But because your daddy abandoned you and you were forced to raise by your single mother, I feel like that's why you're so damn sassy. Y'all got all your mannerism and your feminism for your mama. So yeah, you're going to be a sassy ass nigga. I don't know very many men who are raised by a single mother who was raised in an all woman household who don't have male influence, not sassy.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I have a friend who was raised by all women and he's sassy, but he has a good relationship with his dad, so I don't understand.
Girl, having a good relationship with your dad is not the same thing as having a good relationship with your mom. A good relationship with your dad is a nigga you see like once a month. And that's a good relationship.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
serious. A good dad and a good mom is not the same thing. A dad can see you every other weekend and he'd be like, I'm a good dad. But if a mom don't see you every single day, she's not a good mom.
Okay. So when was the last time you dealt with a sassy man?
The last time I dealt with a sassy man, I feel like I'm constantly dealing with sassy men, but y'all always go on my block list. But okay, I got a good one. The last time I dealt with a sassy man was a couple months ago. I was dating this guy, and he was actually pretty cool. I liked him, but he just wanted me to put more into a relationship than he was willing to put in. And he wanted me to prove my worth to him. And he wanted me to show him why I should be picked. And I feel like anytime a man wants you to show you why he should pick you, it's sassy as fuck. Because I mean, if you are pursuing me, that's my thing. If you are pursuing me, why do you feel like it's my job to prove to you that I'm worth pursuing when I never asked for you to pursue me? I never wanted you to pursue me, actually. I was good without you. But you came into my life and you showed me that you were interested in me, but you can't be too interested into me until you know I'm worth being interested in. To me, I feel like that's so weird.
That sounded so confusing.
That's so ass backwards to me. Like, yeah, I want you and I want to date you, but I need to know if you're worth me putting any time and effort in. Does that make any fucking sense? Then don't date me. If you don't want to take the time to get to know me and try to figure me out a person and see if I'm worth it, but you want me to jump through hoops and do things for you to prove that I'm worth it, like, I really don't believe in doing more than what my label is. Yeah. So if I'm not a girlfriend and you're already expecting me to be doing girlfriend things, to me, that's sassy. And I don't want to deal with a man that wants you to audition for a role that, like I said, he's never going to give you.
So the last time I dealt with a sassy man was very recently. It's someone that I used to deal with, and I've talked about him on this podcast prior. And I remember I told you all that this man had a conversation with me, and he asked me, "Do you think you look better than me?" So I already should have knew this man just has sass just written all over his fucking chest.
Why would you ask someone, "Do you?"
He literally said, "Do you think that you look better than me?" And I was like, "I think that we look like, we look good together." And he was like, "Oh, really?" So yeah, he thought he looked better. He, to this day, with his fat ass, think he looked better than me is insane. Because that man is chunky. One thing I don't get, I know this is a side note, how you in the gym every fucking week, but you ain't lose no motherfucking weight?
Hey!
What?
I'm in the gym every fucking week. I ain't lost no weight.
Girl, then it's because how you drink. You drink. Okay. This man, no, he drinks too. But I'm saying, I'm talking about him. If the shoe fit, wear it, bitch. I'm talking about him.
Oh, I'm just
Don't make this about you. Don't make this about you, bitch. Shit, that's a sassy man tendency. Don't make this about you. It's about him. But yeah, no, I went out because I went to a wedding. He happened to be there. After the wedding, we all went to O2.
You went to O2?
I went to O2. I told you the story. See, I show you. She don't even listen to me.
I was at O2 last week. I had a good time.
So, I went to O2, and I don't know what it is with Nigerians, me and hookah, but it always happens.
Oh yeah, you were telling me the story yesterday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I was there in the section with all the bad bitches and X, Y, and Z, and so a hookah was coming, and so I went to go grab for it, and this man was like, he said, "Don't smoke that hookah. That's somebody else's. He paid for it." He said, "Are you getting your own hookah?" I said, "I actually have a hookah on the way." And he was like, "Okay." And I was just like, not him charging me up over a hookah. I felt like someone charging me up over another man that didn't even say anything to me. He didn't even pay for the hookah. His friend did. But he wanted to charge me about the hookah. You sassy. And he makes it.
He's very sassy.
And I don't know what it is about me that probably triggers him, because he always wants to make it he just want to make my life hell. I don't know what it is. Like, if it goes from fucking one of my ex-friends to just being in the vicinity of my presence, and he'll stand in front of me act like he don't see me, and other people else will talk to me, and he'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were here." He pisses me off. I'm like,
girl, any man that walks with his chest up is sassy.
And his ass be tooted up too.
When you walk with your chest up and your
I'm
ass
so
tooted,
mad, y'all.
sassy.
To this day, I am mad that I had sex with him. I'm so mad. When y'all say take accountability, I am. I don't know why I did it. I probably did it because he was my first fresh dick off of my long-term relationship. But I'm so mad at myself because I have to look at myself in the mirror every fucking day knowing I fucked him. That man probably fucking gay. I heard
chest up, ass tooted. What that mean?
Child, I hate that man. Why I do it?
I think it's so weird for you to charge me up as a hookah.
About a hookah?
As a man, don't charge me up about nothing.
Anything. Anything. The fuck?
Don't even try to argue with me.
So my question is it them being sassy, or is it just their personality?
So let's talk about when it's sassy and personality. I think some men who do have, sassy traits, and it is personality, and it's like they really can't help how sassy they are. They just come off with all the sass, and I feel like it's always personality. Actually,
really,
because
I think it's the intent behind it. If you are doing this knowing that you're like, yeah, I did that, yeah, mic drop, I feel like, to me, that's sassy. Sometimes it could be personality, but what we're gonna get into later, I feel like
being petty.
But sassy is considered as petty.
I feel like being petty is being sassy. So that means when they're being petty and when it's personality.
No, their pettiness is their personality / sassy. I don't know if we can group it. I don't think we can group it all together.
We can group it all together because I feel like, there is personality to it. Some men naturally do have some certain mannerism, but that doesn't make them they're not trying to be sassy with it. They just naturally have some mannerism.
I feel like
let's say there's a man who picks up his cup like this and drinking like that. Is he trying to be sassy, or is for a man to pick up a drink and drinking like this, that's not sassy?
I mean, no one fucking drinks like that.
I do.
Men. I've never seen a man do that.
There's some niggas who do the little pinky out, who hold cups, kind of feminine. So I feel like that is not them trying to be sassy. That's just their personality. Them being sassy is them being like, "Oh yeah, girl, you didn't call me today, so I'm not gonna call you for 2 days." That's being sassy. But there's some mannerisms that I feel like guys have that does come out kind of But I don't think they're trying to be sass with it. It's just
that's why I keep saying it's the intent. If you intently do something knowing of the reaction that you possibly will get, it's because you're just sassy. It's not your personality. Because I know some very masculine men that do very sassy things. I'm just like, did you not think about this before you did this? Do you not know how this is going to come across? Because we talking about you around the streets.
So guys always have to be in their masculine.
I said what I said. I don't give a fuck, y'all. I don't care.
They can't have any kind of sass.
They can definitely have their moments, but being sassy with a bitch like me, I'm gonna ride you off.
It don't work. You can't be sassy with me.
Honestly, because I'm gonna give you a nigga to deal with, because you ain't gonna deal with me with that energy.
As soon as I get some sass, it's over.
So my question is, why do we always feel like straight men can be sassy, but we give gay men a pass?
Right.
We let gay men be.
Gay niggas can't be sassy.
But why is that?
Because we consider gay niggas like us.
I don't consider a gay man like me.
I consider a gay man a girl. A gay man can get away with wearing heels. He can wear a wig.
Yeah.
He can do all this. He can call me a bitch. He can see me naked. I don't see a gay man as a man. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it like that. I don't see a gay man as a man.
But you just call them a girl and then you say you don't see them as a man. You said what you said, bitch. Stand 10 toes down on it. You said what you said.
I don't see gay men as a man. Like, I see you as one of the girls. Like, yeah, you're a man. I know you're a man. You can beat my fucking ass if you wanted to. But at the same time, like, you're still like one of the girls to me. Like, you're still... I don't feel no way when
okay, question. So what if it's a mask presenting gay man though?
A mask presenting gay man is still a gay man. Like,
I know, but usually when they're masked men that are gay, they aren't sassy though.
Yes, they are.
What?
Yes, they are.
When?
Girl, yes.
Well, I mean, you watch more Zeus than I do.
Rayvon
is Rayvon?
On TikTok. He's a masculine presenting gay man, and he's still pretty sassy. I feel like even masculine presenting gay men still got some sass.
Do you think that gay men get their sass from women, or they get their sass because they want to present as women?
Girl, I think a gay nigga was born with that shit. Because if you see some pictures of gay men when they were little, they're already doing the poses, so they got their sass.
We said there's a difference between sass and feminine, so that's what we're going to get into. What is the difference between sassy and feminine? Because we're saying doing things like this is sassy, but to me, I'm like, that's just like crossing your legs like this. I feel like that's being feminine. I'm not saying, I'm being a sassy ass bitch. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So no, let's go back to how gay men can't be sassy. Like you said, like I was saying, they can't be sassy because to me, they're women, so... Do you have a reason why you don't think gay men can be sassy?
I don't think that they can be sassy because I feel like you always be saying, like you be saying for Kim Kardashian and like cosplaying. You're cosplaying for something that you aren't. So I feel like I say that you can't really get a pass because you're trying to do this. I don't feel like you're natural. I don't know if this is naturally their personality. I feel like if you do gravitate to more things more feminine, it doesn't mean just because you're feminine, you're more sassy. That's what I'm saying. Because us being feminine, I don't think that I'm sassy. I might but the thing is, you might see it differently, but me, I don't think I'm a sassy person.
Okay.
Do you feel like I'm sassy?
Yeah.
What?
You're very sassy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
When?
Girl, you're always sassy.
Always sassy?
Always. Especially with men. You're like, girl, don't. Yeah, you're very sassy.
That is interesting because I don't know why I got so offended just now. But
you offended?
Yeah, because I'm like,
do you see sass as a negative thing?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of women are sassy.
I don't think I'm a sassy woman, but you think that I'm sassy. So that's insane. I don't know. Feel about that, you know?
But I mean, I don't think it's when it comes to a woman being sassy, I don't think there's anything that can be negative about this because we're women. You know, it's only negative.
But that's like a double-edged sword. That's really sounds like very hypocritical of us to say it's nothing wrong with us being sassy, but men can't be sassy.
Yeah, it is hypocritical. Like I feel like we're very open about how much we're hypocrites on this episode, on this podcast. Women can get away with things some men can't, and then there's some things men can get away with when women can't. Like, let's say if a woman goes on Instagram and did what Jenna does, talk about I've cheated on all these men. What if
they would have attacked her?
Exactly. They would have took that bitch and hung her on the fucking cross if she talked about how bad she did niggas. But Jenna? Nothing. So it's just some things that we can get away with. And as a woman, we can get away with being
crying.
Sassy. No one's gonna say shit to us.
Okay, so what are some sassy traits that will, make you know?
I feel like there's some. Okay, so a sassy trait a man has. I think it's so sassy when a man wears a bonnet in public. Or wears a bonnet, period. Like, do not wear a bonnet sleeve. Wear a motherfucking do-rag. Why are you, as a man, wearing a bonnet? I don't get it. And I don't like it.
You know that one DJ that be at 290 and that be at downtown? I don't want to say his name, but he be wearing bonnets sometimes.
That's weird. As a man, why are you wearing a bonnet?
Maybe they want more protection, babe.
Wear a do-rag. That's what a do-rag does.
I'm crying. So I think a sassy trait that men do is arguing with women. Anything that when you raise your voice at me, you're already a sassy ass man.
That's what's sassy. Not arguing with women is sassy, but raising your voice at a woman is sassy.
Because I just feel like there's so many men that be sticking they motherfucking double D chest out to me when they drunk. And I'm just like, do you not know how sassy you look? Like, back the fuck up, bird bitch. Like, I can't. That's how I feel.
I think it's sassy as fuck when a man block you.
Ooh.
And as a woman that's been blocked by many different type of men, it's always sassy. Like, what did I do to block you?
And another trait that a man will have that makes him sassy is comparing himself to women. Because he'll be like, oh, y'all can do this. I can't do this. You can't because you're a nigga. You can't do it. There's no way.
And
I won't
y'all
allow
say
it.
the same thing about us all the time. Oh, you can't fuck a whole bunch of niggas because you're a woman. Okay. Well, you can't ask for money because you're a man.
Yeah. You can't ask for money.
And that was my third thing. Asking for money is very sassy. If a man opens up his lips and to ask me for some money, oh my God, I think I would fucking like burst into flames like right fucking then and there if a man like asked me for any kind of money. Like I don't know what I would do if a man seriously asked me for some fucking money.
I've had a man ask me for money before.
Oh my God, what did you say?
I gave it to him. This is back in the day, though. This is when I thought I was ugly. I forgot. I didn't know I was cute. So I gave that nigga the money. It was only $80. So at least he asked for more than the regular bitch, because bitches be acting for $40.
A man cannot ask me for money.
Well, he did. And another man can't, though. But that man did. And I let it slide.
Not ask me for money. A man cannot even open up. No money?
That man came to my mama's house asking for money.
He came to your mom's house to ask you for some money?
Girl, I
walked there?
I went. It gave that. I went to fucking Chase Bank, put him in my fucking passenger seat. I gave that man $80.
Walked and asked you for money.
Y'all, this is when I was 19. I was 18, 19.
I don't ask no. I mean, you can ask the other bitches for some money. They might give it to you.
Don't ask me now.
A
but
bitch like me
I did what I did and I stand on it. But I would never do it. You gotta recognize where you were to figure out where you can go.
A man has never fixed
I've given men money. I give men money. So you know what? I can't even sit here.
The energy I put out, I feel like niggas know not to.
I mean, well, they know now, but before then, I was giving very much pick Misha.
Oh,
I know, but
it's okay.
You know what happens to the rest of us.
You were over here auditioning for a role you never get,
bitch, and I never got the role.
Proving your worth to a man,
bitch. Once you know better, I went to the theater every week, showing up 7 my best vocals, and I never got the part of Annie.
What did Sonny say? Once you know better, then you do better.
What
So now we know better, we do better.
So my last one is when a man wants a woman to chase him. That makes you so sassy. Any man that feels like you're putting as much effort as he puts into you, you sassy, because why the fuck am I chasing you? Men are hunters and gatherers. You naturally chase. So if you are not chasing me, what are you fucking doing with your free time, bitch?
Yeah, I feel like it's up to a man for chase, and it's up to me to
receive.
Reciprocate. To reciprocate.
Oh, I feel that. I'll get you on that.
Yeah, I feel like you can chase, and it's up to me to decide if I want to reciprocate. If I'm reciprocating, then it's a mutual beneficial relationship. Like, I'm not gonna have you chase, and give you no fucking slight interest, because if there's a man that wants me that I want back, you're gonna know I want you back.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not gonna pretend I don't want you. I'm not gonna make you jump through motherfucking hoops. I'm not gonna make you do the most to get my interest. I'm grown. If I want you, you want me, it's gonna be easy. So if there's ever a chance where you find yourself chasing and not getting no kind of energy back, let that be your sign that she maybe don't want you. Okay. So let's talk about combating toxicity with the sassiness. So the guy was talking about how he embraces his sassiness and why he's so strong about the Sassy Man Apocalypse, because he feels like this can combat toxic masculinity. And I kind of see what he's saying with that, because because we talk about how we want men to feel comfortable to be in their feminine, but at the same time we make fun of men for being in their feminine. We call them sassy for being in their feminine. So we got to choose, bitch. Are we going to be okay with the man, being resting in their feminine, or are we going to, have them be manly men all the fucking time?
Honestly, I think it's situational, because honestly, I don't know how I can deal with someone that's giving me constant overload of what they feel. How, like we keep saying, it's very hypocritical, but I said it's for women, and I said what I said. So I feel like I don't want to not be a safe space for men, but it's been so long without conditioning of knowing what it's like when men can express themselves in a healthy way. Because I'm saying the sassiness is not in a healthy way. Expressing yourself in a healthy way doesn't mean that you are being sassy, but the way that they're doing it is more so like, you wanted this, now you get this. You type shit. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like it's kind of like a when sassy men do it, When it's coming from a place of healthy communication, there is a level of respect that I can give for you. But the way that they doing it when they sassy, don't give respect. It give, I'ma get it regardless, whatever the fuck you feel.
Yeah, I want whatever man I'm dating for him to feel comfortable to be in his feminine without feeling judged and feeling, whatever. But am I going to be able to handle all the feminine energy I'm receiving from a man? Because the type of men I like to date are like rough ass niggas. Like, I like nothing feminine about my man. Like, I like my men. You know how I like my men.
Cavemen.
Not cavemen.
Fresh off the boat.
I like them very
foreign,
very aggressive looking. Let's say that. I like them very aggressive looking and very aggressive acting. So, but I also want a man that's able to rest in his feminine with me. So I don't know. I'm being very
it's like you say that you want a hood nigga that you could take to fucking art galleries.
I don't
that
want
sounds
no fucking
crazy.
Hood nigga. I want a professional, regular man. I just want him. I want him to be okay and comfortable with resting in his feminine with me, but I don't want to be sassy. Is that possible?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's
I haven't dealt with it yet, so I don't know. We gotta find.
Yeah.
We gotta find it.
I gotta find the balance, because I want all the men out there to know whatever women you're dealing with that's actually loving and trusting, and that's not gonna throw your shit back at you, wants you to rest in your feminine state. We want that energy. You know what I'm talking about?
No. I want my nigga to not be resting in his feminine. I want him to feel safe, but resting in your feminine, nah. I need you to figure out, I need you to know the next play. What's the next parlay?
I want you to be able to rest in your feminine. Like, I don't want you to always out there have to be the big dog all the motherfucking time. Whenever you're home with me, I want you to know it's a safe space for you to be yourself.
As much as you say that, it's unnatural for men to do that all the way around.
I don't think it's unnatural for a man to rest in the feminine. I think it's unnatural because they don't ever feel safe to do so. They're always feeling that we're gonna throw it back in their faces, and they're not wrong about that, because a lot of times women do throw it back in their faces. So even with me saying I don't want to sassy me, I don't want you sassy, but I definitely want you to feel comfortable to be in your feminine with me also, because you have to go out there and always be in your masculine. You know how some guys feel like, sometimes I want to be the little spoon, sometimes I want to be baby.
I love it when guys like be a little spoon, because I'm like 5'1", so I love cuddling people.
Yeah, they want that energy given to them. So I want my man to know this is a safe place to be, but at the same time, he can't be all, I have to find the balance. I don't know what the balance is. Go ahead, find the balance,
baby.
But I want him to be, I don't want to be comfortable for both of us, for whatever the balance is.
Okay, so let's get into our game where we talk about how, which celebrity men we find
very sassy.
So my first one is Blueface. I think that man is extremely fucking sassy.
Blueface is sassy as fuck.
I think he's sassy because he's gay and he just don't want to tell us out loud yet. But
no, I think he's just bi.
I mean, that's okay, but when we say that niggas is bi, we say he's gay.
Yeah.
So I said what I said. So I think it's because he uses, you know, the woman voice as his catapult when he really want to say it himself.
I'm stiff like a barber, face, ass, hips. Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
That was all
him. Because that bitch ain't got no fucking ounce of talent in herself. And she didn't come out with a song until...
that was all Jonathan Porter. That was all his words.
Fucking crying. What's the next person?
My next person is Uzi. Little Uzi.
I like his sassiness though. Is that sassy. Weird? I like his sassiness.
Why you like his sassiness?
Why is it okay
for him to be sassy, but your nigga can't be sassy?
Maybe it's okay that he can be sassy because he's short. I expect short niggas to be sassy. The man got the Infinity Stone right in between.
I'm not gonna put that past you because short niggas can be a little sassy.
Very much, very snappy, like little like snapping turtles.
Yeah,
like,
they be short niggas be. So yeah, that's little yeah.
My next person is DJ Academics.
That bitch. That fucking Jamaican fat ass bitch. I'm so glad Saucy Santana called you the fuck out because you have all this energy for women, but you ain't got all this energy for other men. And Saucy Santana said, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, made you cry.
And then he said he's gonna have somebody go over there and fuck him.
He said he was gonna fuck him. He said, I'm gonna fuck you in your ass after I beat you the fuck up. You know what?
It's so funny to say that because I watched an episode of Snowfall where they did some shit like that. They beat a nigga up, took him to the room, tied him up, and fucked him.
Oh, that's interesting. You know what? I like Saucy because Saucy stand on business. He doing all this shit right that straight niggas supposed to do. But him as a gay nigga, he's defending women like how we expect straight niggas to do. But they never do. So shout out to Saucy for defending his friend and giving him the energy that he needs because DJ Academics with his fat ass never got the same energy for men.
Ever.
Never has the same energy for men. But when a man tries to, pull up on you and fight you like a nigga, you scared. You want to cry. You want to be like, I'm Jamaican. And when Jamaica, it's worse. You know what he said? He said in Jamaica, being gay is worse than being a child molester.
Ew.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about being gay is worse than being a child molester? DJ Academics, honestly, I don't even know why you famous. I never seen you DJ a day in my motherfucking life. I don't even know how you an actual DJ. All I know is you sit in that little ass fart room and talk all fucking day. And I know that room fucking stinks. And I don't got no time for what the fuck you talking about. So anyways, my next person is Lil Duval. I feel like anyone little got fat to him.
Honestly.
Lil Wayne, Lil Duval,
I'm fucking
Uzi.
crying. Anybody that talk about young bitches while at your grown ass age is sassy to me. Because I'm just
sassy.
Like, why you worry about young hoes? Like we said, how you like...
He worry about young hoes, old hoes, anyone that has a vagina he worried about.
Exactly. Like we said, how you 50 with a crush? Like you
said crush somebody?
Remember when he said he liked, what was it, Ruby Rose that he said he...
That wasn't Lil Duval.
That wasn't Lil Duval. But no, he did a fuck, marry, kill. That's what we were talking about.
He did a fuck, marry, kill,
You too old to be doing fuck, marry, kill, babe.
Yeah.
You've been out of high school for years.
Any nigga got a little in his name. Sass.
I feel that. Mm-hmm. My last one is Drake. And even though we love him, Drake is real sassy. Like,
you know what? He's a sassy ass nigga.
He is. Like,
he's
21.
Can you do something for me? 21.
And the thing is, I love him so much for his sassiness because it's like, I don't know if it's intentional. I think it's very unintentional that he's sassy, but it works for his branding. Because it's like...
I really don't expect anyone raised by a white mom to not have sass in him. He expresses whiteness anytime he can in his music. So I expect it.
Bro, bitch, I hate you.
I'm not surprised. He is half black. So my last person is Scott Disick.
I love him.
We were talking about Scott Disick because he was like, he got some sass to him, but he's still masculine.
Yeah, because when I see Scott, I don't think he's a sassy man, but when he opened his mouth, I'm like, that sounded real fucking sassy.
He's fucking sassy with his comebacks. He's sassy with the way he talks, but he doesn't have a sassy personality.
My question is, do you feel like that's the Kardashian effect? Because Tristan, same thing for Scott, same thing for Bruce. Is it the Kardashian effect?
Bruce
turned into a bitch.
He was a bitch before he met Chris.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Girl, I watched his documentary. He's been cross-dressing before he met Chris. He said he felt like a woman since he was 5.
That's insane.
Yeah, girl. So Chris didn't turn him into a bitch. He turned himself
Not
into
you
a
having
bitch.
7 kids and then realizing you want to be a woman.
Girl, he said he knew he wanted to be a woman when he was 5. He already knew he wanted to be a woman. He just didn't he wasn't brave enough to come out with his womanhood.
He an ugly ass woman. He should have stayed a man.
He an ugly ass bitch. Like, I swear to God. Is he getting any pussy? Or is it dick? I don't know what he getting. But girl,
okay, this is a motherfucking question.
The Kardashians ain't to blame for that shit. He was already gonna be a bitch.
Okay, question. Why is it sassy and not them just being assertive?
Why is it sassy and not being assertive? The same reason why women can't be assertive and it's us being bossy. It's us being controlling. It's because of the sex. That's all it is.
I'm going to say it's because of the competition against women. I feel like when they're trying to be competitive with women, I'm like, that's why I feel like it's sassy.
I just think it's the sex, because when it's a man doing something, it's one thing. When it's a woman doing something, it's another thing.
Okay.
If a woman snaps her fingers and rolls her head like this, it's cool. If a man snaps his fingers and rolls his head like this, it's a problem. If a woman says she want to fuck 6 niggas in one night, it's a problem. If a nigga say he want to fuck bitches in one night, it's cool.
It was a suck for me. You was about to say suck dick.
I did. I was going to say suck dick. But like, it's just, it's the sex. So it's only not being assertive because he's a man. If it's a woman saying what it is, it's her being assertive.
Okay.
If it's a man saying the same thing, it's him being sassy. So my question to you is, why do you think the Sassy Man Apocalypse is going crazy how it is now?
I think it's going crazy now because it's acceptable to just, like you just said, because you want your man to rest in your feminine. Some women look at them like, I love a man that can express himself.
Yeah.
I love a man that's vocal. So they look at a man that's being sassy as the catapult of like this new era of men that can express themselves. No, I feel like I feel like men that are sassy only express themselves when they're, like I told you, I said earlier, when you're trying to be like, you know, petty, they're only expressing themselves. If they can do it in a very healthy way, I see a difference. But I feel like it's only acceptable because we think it's cute. You know, we like trends. We like whatever's trending right now. And men that are speaking up for themselves and have their chest out and their ass tooted up.
I got my chest out.
Because niggas are on
I got my chest out. So my
niggas are on Beyonce's internet talking about how they like getting their ass eaten. So you know what? Anything that equates to a man living in whatever, like whatever we've been asking for years, which is like, yes, he's been listening. No, they're just fucking gay. That's what I had to say.
Okay.
My question is, do you feel like men care that we call them sassy?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think they like it.
I feel like men do care that we call them sassy, because if there wasn't, this whole Sassy Man Apocalypse thing wouldn't be a thing. Like, the man wouldn't be, you know, talking about all this sassy. What's his name? Parag?
I don't know, but he named Pookie.
He calls his fans Pookie Bears. They're my Pookie Bears. And apparently he's married too. But anyways, yeah, I think they do care. So y'all, thank you for taking this journey with us about the Sass Apocalypse. What is sass? What's not sass? What it means to be sassy? And are sassy men the issue? If you haven't already, follow us on all social network at the Roots Sip and Spill Dipping Sip.
Twitter, which is
Sip and Spill 1.
He gives a 5-star rating because we're some 5-star bitches. Ow.
I sip wine.